Good evening. I thought we'd try a little bit of just monkeying around on the guitar. Unstructured innovation, if you will. Or semi-structured. I have to admit I have some idea of what I'm going to play. In previous videos I've mentioned, one way to come up with new licks is to take an old lick and play it in a different key and then modify it a bit as you do that. Or to take an old tune, play it in a different key, play it in a different tuning even. Those kind of things, taking something that you already know and put it in sort of a different framework helps you kind of build your imagination, if you will. It opens up your creative process. How it does it, I don't know, but it seems to help me. So I thought we'd do that with a couple of different little riffs or tunes. Now the first one is based on an old Jerry Reed tune. It's so old I hadn't even thought of it in 40 years. I used to play it about 45 years ago. But I was reminded of it over the holidays by a friend who stopped by, and we picked some together, and he did this old lick. Again, I don't remember what the name of the tune was that was in, but I used to play it quite a bit actually. I liked it years and years ago. But anyway, this week I got to thinking maybe I'll do something with that, and I didn't want to try to learn how to play that old tune all over again, but I did want to take that one little piece and do something with it. So I decided to mess around with it in A. See, there was some of that tune in there, quite a bit of it actually. I may have done nothing more than shifted it to A. I don't know, as I say, I can't really remember how the tune went, except for that one little lick in it. But doing that kind of helped me come up with that, this lick. Jerry Reed type approach. Well, I'll say nothing complicated about it. I mean, obviously you have to know a little bit about how to play to begin with. You can't just up and play it. But if you've been using fingerstyle any, there's nothing really complicated about it. Let's see. Another thing I mentioned is just taking an old tune and play it in a different key. And talking about 40 years ago, I used to get requests all the time to play Freight Train. It got to where I really hated the tune because I got requests for it so much. And so I haven't played it in years. Don't know why I decided to do anything with it tonight, except really just to demonstrate, the point of playing something in a different key, and how it'll let you do something different than you've done before. So a little bit of Freight Train. you're playing, if you're trying to innovate, do as many different styles or different types of tunes as you can. Like you know, it's kind of a different one. And what it made me do is to come up with a little bit similar to the lick I used previously. And where that's from is from one of Jerry's old tunes, Woman Shy. And actually it's not done exactly that way, but it's a lick that Richard Smith showed me. It's played in a different key. I've taken a few lessons from him this year, and one of them was some of the licks out of Woman Shy, and that was one of them. So I kind of extended it a little bit. Can't really think of anything else. When you come up on a new lick that's a bit difficult to play, like this one down here, just loop through it as many times as possible. You develop muscle memory that way. When I was much younger, I could do something like that 3 or 4 times, and I would have it down pat. Anymore, it seems like I have to do it a dozen times, and then I don't even have it down pat. I have to pick back up on it the next day, play it a dozen times, and eventually my muscle memory sets in. So I don't know if that's all aging or if it's just because I don't really play all that much anymore, or both. But something, in case you didn't know it, it's a way to get a lick to stick, is to just drill into it, play it over and over. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Take care. Bye-bye.